Gaeilge harja and welcome to this video on activities and jobs. For this video, I wanted to focus on different types of activities that people typically do and occupations. After this video, I want to focus a little bit on verbs, nothing hardcore and very present tense stuff. Then I will be done the vocabulary parts to this video series for now. So I'll start with the question. Cada tá a dhéanamh agat? But I think you can say cada tá a dhéanamh agam. Then I'd be answering for myself, not asking what are you doing, but what am I doing? I can also say cada tá a dhéanamh ag Sir Benedict. So if I want to say that Sir Benedict is reading, then I would say tá Sir Benedict ag léamh. And if I'm talking about I am reading, tá mé ag léamh. And to say I'm singing, tá mé ag canna, or walking, tá mé ag siúl. And the egg part is, I believe it's just like ing. I don't know if it's used outside of ing, like if you can use egg something and it's not an ing word, I'm not sure, but these are all egg somethings. I am cycling, tá mé ag rochhacht. I'm making music, tá mé ag ciall. Okay, this one's super fun to pronounce, tá mé ag scríbhneoireacht. I am writing. If we want to talk a little bit about playing sports, there has to be a distinction here. I remember learning this, so I want to make sure that I have it here. Is for playing a sport, tá mé ag immert sports, or you would say tá mé immert kishvel. So immert is used for sports, whereas playing an instrument is shéanam. So for Sir Benedict here, Shannon Shay on guitar. Now you can also use that egg for an ing thing. So outside of I'm playing the drums, we could say I am drumming, tá mé ag drumadóireacht. Okay, let's make sure I got this pronunciation right. So let's go to Chonglan. Let's do the different pronunciations. This is Ulster.
Dromadóireacht.
Drumadóireacht.
Dromadóireacht.
Drumadóireacht. That's Connacht.
Dromadóireacht.
Drumadóireacht. And just a couple other words that I want to go through. So shul is walking. I said that one. Cycling rochhacht. Fishing. Iskeracht. Swimming. Ag snav. Camogie, I think, is camogie. Dancing. Dausa. Okay, so now when we're talking about jobs, I've got two questions, two different ways of asking this question. There's what is your job? Cén post atá agad? Or what do you do? Cada dhéanann tú? Or what do you do for work? Cada dhéanann tú don obair? I know there's reasons for this, but my default, if I say I'm a teacher, then I want to say tá mé muinteoir. But I know that for a lot of occupations, the format is occupation mé. So it would be is muinteoir mé. And again, I know there's some grammar stuff for this, but this is part of it, right? When we're learning Irish, we just kind of go, you know what? I don't want to get into the weeds. Just this is what I say and move on. Is frostily mé. I am a waiter or waitress. Is scríbhneoir mé. I'm a writer. Then there's cialltóir, musician. Ultra, nurse. Fermior, farmer. Hairdresser, gruiger. Cócara, cook. Astior, actor or actress. And riahor, administrator. So if we want to throw an agus onto saying what you are as where do you work? So oibrim is like I work, and then we can add the where to that. Okay, I hope this is right. It might not be grammatically correct. Again, this is like for me practicing alone without asking any teachers any questions about if this is right or wrong. So I hope this works. Okay. So if I say I'm an administrator and I work from home, is riachor me agus oibrim o walia. Or if I was a doctor, I might say is doctor me agus oibrim in hospital. Or if I worked in a mall, oh, this one's a long one again. Oibrim in y'all shapadorachta, shapadorachta. Or oibrim or oibrim in offwig, ifwig, offwig, ifwig. Okay, this is where I get confused because this is what happens sometimes, and here's getting into those challenges of learning Irish. So I sometimes I thought that I heard it as ifwig, and sometimes I heard offwig. So I'm going to folklore. Okay, Connacht,
Ethic.
effig. Connacht is effig. Munster,
Ifig.
ifig. So we've got effig, ifig, and then Ulster,
Offig.
offig. Girl. Remember there was that like funny Irish video that went around. It was like, we need this translator, this Irish translator. And it was like, if you go fished, if you go fished. So there's effwig, ifwig, and offwig. So I tend to want to go ifwig, I think, even though the O is there, pronounced more in the Ulster version. But because of that video, I think I have ifwig stuck in my head more. Okay, that's good for now. I think it's good enough for me to move on to verb stuff for the next video before I get into kind of diary entries and not really putting together sentences properly, but at least starting those connections. Anyways, thanks for joining in the fun of learning this lovely language. And slán